victims of the recent fighting in Western Ivory Coast. They were injured when soldiers fought with armed men, allegedly supporters of the former president, Laurent Gbagbo. Western Ivory Coast is tense. UN peacekeepers are still protecting those who were displaced during last year's civil war. The families here are Gere, the same tribe that Gbagbo belongs to. The war is not over, she tells me. Anyone who says the fighting has stopped is lying. People are being killed. For many, going home is not an option. There are more than 1,000 tents and nearly 5,000 people living in this camp. There are many reasons why families are still here. Some say they're afraid to go home. Ivory Coast was plunged into a civil war in 2010 after former President Laurent Gbagbo refused to concede defeat. The UN estimates that 3,000 people died in the conflict. More than 60,000 Ivorian refugees remain in neighboring Liberia. This camp was meant to be a temporary arrangement.
We don't force anyone to go back if they don't want to go. So first we ask them if they want to go back and where and what are the needs. Then we organize transport for them. We check if the security situation in the village is all right to go back.
Edmund Cessier is one of those who went back home. He remembers the day soldiers burned down his church and killed worshippers inside.
They have a weapon. This army. They have a weapon and rocket, Kalashnikov. It was very, very sad. It was very, very, very difficult.
More UN and Ivorian soldiers have been deployed, but people here worry there will be more attacks. The building used by soldiers during the war is now abandoned. It's alleged people were tortured in here. Last year, we filmed the remains of those burnt alive in the church. Villagers don't know for sure if the attackers were supporters of Gbagbo or of the president, Alassane Ouattara. No one has been arrested. The violence has families living in fear. Haru, Mutasa, Jazeera, Jo-kway, Ivory Coast.